make it bigger?
Okay, wait.
Yes, okay. Yes.
Is that better?
Oh, yes, okay.
Okay, so I'm on assignment number 2. The first sentence that started this passage was No cedang bikawai cakusa asado abawisa naidang sata cakusmin saradweyong. Sorry. So I had to redo the format as I saw other sisters doing. So I've got the EPM structure on. So this side is all the Pali words, and these are the construction of the words. So no is indeclinable, negative. It's a negative prefix na. It means no or not. Chedam consists of che, which is indeclinable, if. Idang, which is neutral, singular. It can be nominative or accusative of ima, which means this. So if this or this. So I've got bikawai, it's a noun, masculine vocative plural, indicating amongst. Chakusa, noun object. Of course, it's a neutral singular dative or genitive of chaku. I didn't put it here. So it means either to or for the eye or eyesight, whatever. So I picked for the eye. Now, interestingly, asado, it's a noun. To me, I pick it up as a subject because, of course, it's from asada, nominative singular. It means enjoyment, satisfaction, pleasure, gratification, sweetness, tasting, and happiness. Now, I got a bit stuck here because I seldom come across one sentence with 2 subjects. So that stumped me for a while, actually. Why? Because there's also sata here, which is also a subject. So continuing, I looked it up in the English, actually, and I felt comfortable when Google told me that it's okay to have 2 subjects in a sentence as long as there are verb attached to each of them individually or referencing to them individually. So I've got asado and chedam, or this. So this to me would be standing out as pointing to asado, and the verb attached to asado or referencing asado is abawisa, which is a conditional form of bawati. It's a second and third person active singular, which means would be, could have been, would have been. So that makes referencing to this particular subject. Then continuing, naidam, we have sandhi with y added in for euphony to make it sound better when we're speaking, y being added into it. So na is a negative prefix meaning no or not. Idam, again, it means this. So we have not this. And sata is a noun subject, again, because it's nominative plural. Beings, referencing to living beings, a creature. Then chakusmin, it's a noun, locative, neutral, singular, meaning in the eye, vision, eyesight. So throughout all these, I put simply just in the eye as my selective for this particular word. Sarajayong, Sarajanti, Saramraj, Yati, all these are structure of the sentence. It's third person plural optative of Sarajati, means Sarajayong. So it would mean would or should be attached to, be infatuated, be enamored, be attracted. So I choose would or should be enamored. So when I translate this to English, initially I had all these colorful referencing. So nochedam Bikawe Chakusa Asado Abawisa Naidam Chapta Chakusmin Sarajayum. It means Omang Bikawe. If there were no Chadam, if there is this release, could also apply, but it sounded better if there would have been Abawisa, no gratification, being the no here, for the I, Chakusa, being Satang would not be, the not here is also arising from Naidam. Beings would not be enamored, Sarajayum, in the I as Chakusmin. So following this is the way I would proceed to the second sentence. Yasmako bikawe ati chakusa asado tasma sata chakusmin, sorry, saranjanti. So yasma is indeclinable adverb, meaning because. Cha is copulative, is also conjunction or disjunctive particle, meaning and, but, although, and if, as well as. But ko is indeed is an emphatic, it doesn't really have much of a meaning if we don't want to take it up. It means indeed, surely, certainly, truly, is just to emphasize a point. So normally yasma cha ko is an idiom, which means but because, hence this, I dropped this. Bikawe is monks, or monks. Ati is a verb, active present, singular, third person, irregular conjunction, conjugation, sorry. To be, to exist, there is, there exists. So Chakusa is a noun, again, it's for the I, to the I. Asado, asado is, as explained earlier, it's gratification. So Tasma Sada Chakusmin Sarajanti. Tasma is a pronoun indeclinable, masculine nominative ablative or ablative, sorry, masculine and neutral ablative singular of ta. From that, it means from that, therefore, that is why, literally from that. Sata is beings, Chakusmin is in the I, Saranjanti is again active present, third person plural. Are infatuated because it's referencing to Sata, being infatuated or being enamored, attracted to or attached. So the translation in English for this phrase is Yasmako bikawe ati chakusa asado tasma sata chakusmin sarajanti is, but because among there is gratification for the I, therefore beings are enamored in the I. Third sentence, similarly, we have all the words that I had earlier explained or worked on. I did not repeat. I'm only highlighting those that are not already explained earlier. So we have Adinavo and Libundeyum. Adinavo is a noun or subject meaning danger, disadvantage, unsatisfactoriness, inadequacy. It's the nominative word of Adinava. And Abindeyum is a verb. It's present tense. Sorry, it's not, sorry, this shouldn't be present. Let me see if I can take it. Okay, it's third person plural optative, active present of nibindati. So it would become disenchanted with, disinterested, or disillusioned, or dispassionate towards. So I have no chedam bikawe chakusa adinovo abiwisa nayidam sata chakusmin nibindeyum. It means amongst, if there would have not, if there have been no danger in the eye, beings would not become dispassionate towards the eye. Fourth sentence, a new word has appeared, which is nibindanti. It's a verb, active plural of nibindati, third person. It means dispassionate towards. So, Yasmako bikaway ati chakusa adinavo tasma chaskusmin nibindanti means, but because among there is danger for the eye, therefore beings are dispassionate towards the eye. Fifth sentence, three variation word came up: Nisaranam, Chakusma, and Nisarayum. Nisaranam is a noun, in this case a subject, indicating the escape. It's from the word Nisaranam. It's neutral singular, nominative, accusative. It's a neutral word. Chakusma is a noun from the eye. Nisarayum means optative of nicerity, would escape. Similarly, we have Notre Dame, Bikaway, Chakusa, Nisaranam, Abawisa, Nayidam, Sata, Chakusma, Nisarayum. For monks, if there would have been no escape for the eye, beings would not escape from the eye. Sixth sentence, we have a new word introduced, not really new, it's just a variation of the referencing to sata being plural. Nisaranti is a third active plural optative of nicerity, means departs or escape from. So we have Yasmako, Bikaway, Ati Chakusa, Nisaranam, Tasma, Sata, Chakusma, Nisaranti. But because among there is escape for the eye, beings therefore escape from the eye. Seventh, the word sotasa is now replacing the earlier. We had the eye, now it's the year. It's neutral, singular, dative, genitive, the year. A stream, it also refers to a stream, torrent, or flood, but in this case, in this context, it's the year. So Notre Dame, Bikaway, Sotasa, Asado, Abawisa, or monks, if there would have been no gratification for the year, and so on. A lot of repeats are obvious in this selection of this passage, but we continue with, for the nose, Ganasa, and monks, if there would have been no gratification for the nose. And then we have in the tongue, or for the tongue, which reach higher. It's from the word viha, which jivha in the of the tongue. Notre Dame, Bikaway, Jihaya, Asado, Abhiwavisa, Yabidam, Sata, Vihaya, Sarajayum. In this case, since I could use feminine and there's locative, I changed this completely to in the tongue. Among, if there would have been no gratification in the tongue, beings would not be enamored in the tongue. Right. This whole passage tend to the 10th sentence to the 14th sentence. It's a repeat of what was happening in the eye for humans, and then it is now just referencing to the tongue. So I would not want to go through this whole passage, but the translation is very similar. It's like, but because among there is gratification in the tongue, therefore beings are enamored in the tongue. Amongst, if there would have been no danger in the tongue, beings would not become dispassionate towards the tongue. But because among there is danger in the tongue, therefore beings are dispassionate towards the tongue. O monks, if there would have been no escape in the tongue, beings would not escape from the tongue. But because, O monk, there is escape in the tongue, beings therefore escape from the tongue. Then here we have kayasa, replacing the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue. So here, O monks, if there would have been no gratification for the body, we can put physical body, physical process, but for the body is encompassing. 16th sentence is having two additional words, manasa, manasmin. It means for the mind and in the mind. Translation into English is O monks, Nocedam bhikkhave manasa asado abhivisa nanidam saka manasmin sarajayum, is O monks, if they would have been no gratification for the mind, beings would not be enamored in the mind. Here is almost similar to what we have what we have gone through above, which is in the eye, in the tongue, and now it's ending with manasa. So I only noted that there is this manasma here, which is meaning from the mind, and this is found in these two sentences here, manasma, manasma. So a translation into English is, but because among there is gratification for the mind, therefore beings are enamored in the mind. O monks, if there would have been no danger for the mind, beings would not become dispassionate towards the mind. But because, O monks, there is danger for the mind, therefore beings are dispassionate towards the mind. O monks, if there would have been no escape for the mind, beings would not escape from the mind. But because, O monks, there is escape for the mind, beings therefore escape from the mind. The next whole passage, sentence 22nd, is very long. There is about 30 over words here. So because of the structure, although some of the words are repeated, I think for me even, and the audience to be connected, I put the whole passage in instead of just picking up words that we have not learned or I have not gone through. So what we have is Yawa Kiwancha Bhikkhave Sata Imesan Chanam Ajanhatikanam Ayatananam Asadancha Asadato Adinavancha Adinavato Nisaranancha Nisaranato Yatabutang Nabanamsu Nevatawa Bhikkhave Sata Sadevaka Lokha Samaraka Sabramaka Sasamana Brahmaniya Pajaya Sadeva Manusaya Nisata Nisanuta Vipamuta Vimariyadi Katena. These are additional variation of this word, is Vipariyadi Katena, CMP Vipariyadi Katena, which is the same, Shakamka Chitasa Viharimsu. So I'll treat this slightly different because it's an additional information. So we have Yawa Kivancha. Yawa Kivancha is indeclinable adverb and just notice conjunction. It's a sandhi, Yawa, indicative as long as far as, so long, so much so, up to, until, from, to, and another word attached to is kivam, is interrogative adverb from ka and eva. It means how much, to what extent, and ensure is a conjunction. It means and. So it's and as long as. So Bikaway, Mount, Sata, being. Imesan is a pronoun. Ima, Isanam, Isam is masculine, neutral, dative, or genitive of plural of Isma. So it's for these, for those, of these. And Chanam is a cardinal number meaning 6. So it's genitive or dative plural is of 6. Adjeticanum is adjective. These are the structure. It can be masculine, it can be neutral, it can be feminine, plural with dative and genitive of the word adjetica. It means internal, personal, inward itself. Ajatananam. It's a noun, a neutral, active, plural. It means sense-based. Sorry, I picked this up, but I have no idea what this means. So maybe I shouldn't take it in. Sense-based, sense field, sense range, stretch it up. Okay, that's what it is. Asadancha is a noun or compound. It's a nigahita sandhi where a word ending M, which is a nigahita, is transformed to the nasal of the class to which that consonant belongs to. Hence, asandam, pasture. Asadam is masculine, singular, accusative, asada, pasture, and it becomes asatancha instead of asatancha. So this is under Duracell section or part 39, which gives this explanation. It means taste, sweetness, enjoyment, satisfaction, pleasure, gratitude. And of course, the chirp. And asado, I've explained is gratification. Adinavancha is an adjective. Again, Duracell, Nikahita, Sandhi, part 39 explains the same thing. It means danger, disadvantage, unsatisfactoriness, inadequacy, negative consequences. We have Adinavato, masculine noun of Adinawa, danger. Nisarancha, again, Duracell 39, Nikahita Sandhi applies escape. And Nisaranato is escape from. Yatabutha, I think I've got only 5 more minutes, so but I think Brother Kao is not in, so I'm going to go slow because this passage is pretty long. Yatabutha is conformity with the truth. It has yata, which is indeclinable, which means with, like, according to, how, in whatever way. Buddha is the past participle bhavati, what has come to be, what is real. So I think many of us use as it truly is, but I kind of like conformity with the truth. Let's see what I actually put up later. Nabanamsu is consisting of now, which is indeclinable, means no, not, neither, or no. Namsu is third plural active, third person plural active aorist of the verb. Abanasi, which is directly new, understood, expression, realized, completely new. Oh, I'm repeating this thing. Okay. Oh yeah, editing at the go. Never. Indeclinable, both are indeclinable. Na is negative, not. Eva is very, only, just, itself, exactly, neither, not even, not only when it's combined together. Pawa is indeclinable adverb article, which means as long as, not much, that far, to that extent, until, at least, so much, so long, as far as. Bikaway is among Sata beings. Sadaweka is a collective noun, it's an adjective, which means with devas, having gods. So sa is together, including with devas, with gods. Ka is a suffix from substantive or adjective ka, form collective nouns and adjectives. So reference to Duracell 26, part 286, also known as secondary derivative apitaka. It means together with its god or deities. A loka, surprisingly, when I looked it up, I always thought it meant worlds because of ka, but it's also found as an ablative of loka, which means just simply in the world or universe or cosmos. Samaraka is suffix sa, having or affected with or together. Mara, the evil one, the tempter, death personified. But I think all of us are quite comfortable with just calling it Mara. So we have ka suffix to collective noun. Just repeat it again. It's referencing to Duracell 286. So we have with Maras. With Sabramaka, again, but just down to Brahma, which means God, creator, God. The rest that we've explained, also the ka. So it means with Brahmas. Okay, this is Sasa Mana Brahmaniya. It's a Bahubihi built on the Dwan compound Samana Brahmana with suffix sa, the double SS, which is here, occurs through the influence of the cerebral cluster in Sanskrit of Samana, which is ascetics. The compound is turned into an adjective by suffix iya, a feminine singular locative in agreement with pajaya, which is here. So suffix sa is together summarized ascetic, brahmaniya, feminine singular dative. It's all of this for aniya. So it can mean Brahman woman, but I think most of us are very sure in India we don't have Brahman women, but we have, well, we do have Brahmin women, but we don't acknowledge them as Brahmin women. We just say Brahmins. So with ascetics and Brahmins, which incorporates, I guess, in this context, referencing monks and priests, but it's a collective Brahmins being in the picture in India. So we have Pajaya next. Is this feminine word, singular, dative, locative, or in because of the ya of the noun paja, and it is in the population usually picked up as so we have ascetics and Brahmins in the population, which covers women already, I guess. We have Sadeva Manasaya. Deva Manusaya, sorry. It's a compound word Bahubihi with prefix sa to enter Deva Manusa, suffix iya, feminine locative termination, agreeable again with pajaya. So this means with deities and humans. Nisata is PP of Nisarati, qualifying Sata. Sata is, where is my Sata? Up here. Yeah, here. Qualifying Sata is a noun past participle, meaning escape from, free from, release from, literally flown away from, departs. And we have Visanuta. It's a past participle. This is the Vipassana Institute, Research Institute's explanation of duplicate. A proposition much used in composition with verbs and other derivatives, frequently with the sense of separation, difference, opposition, without. So it's indeclinable prefix It means very, away from, not division, distinctive, negatively. Sanuta is PP of Samjunjati, is bound with, because it's instrumental, connected to, connected with, tight, yoked. Sanusita is masculine, feminine, neutral, plural. It's also nominative, also feminine, neutral, plural, accusative. We have past participle here, qualifying again sata. It means detached from, disengaged, disentangled, unfretted, unyoked. Vipamuta, again, past participle. We explain the ready. Pamutta is PP of pamuchati. It means it's freed from, liberated from, delivered, free, let loose, emit, deliberate, shed, drops. It's found in the masculine feminative pronoun, also as a singular nominative, which means free, release from, or save all, covering again sata, qualifying sata. So if that is the case, we would look at what is plural. So Vimariya Dikatena. Okay, we already explained. Okay, Mariyada, it means boundary or limit in the compound with added with kata, which is in this case kata. The final vowel of Mariyada is changed to E, so it becomes Mariyadi. Duracell note 557. So kata is a PP made, done, did, completed, and therefore Vimariya Dikatena is a masculine singular nominative of Viramadiya Dikata. We have this section here. This is going to be explained in the next column. So it's referencing to PTS Pali English Dictionary. The C here, and the P here. C is abbreviation variant reading occurring in Sri Lankan text. Abbreviation P, abbreviation variant reading occurring in PTS text. At any rate, Vimaradiyati Katena means unbounded, unrestricted, without limits, literally made because of kata, without because of the we, and boundary. So made without boundary. So here, Vipariya Dikatena, I've actually explained and picked it up as the same as Duracell. Wi-Fi something. Sorry, my cat is excited. Just a moment. Just excuse me, I'm going to close the door. Yeah, pariyaya means turn, detour, roundabout way, literally going around. It changes because it like thrown out of course, upset, or destroyed. This word is found in the Thai text, mainly because Sha Kamka is found in the Thai text. Kam is in the Cambodian text, as well as the Ka, which is also found in the Cambodian text. So, but I won't put this into the description or translation below. I'll just stick to one. Chetasa is instrumental of Chetas, Mano group, with mind, by mind, with thought, with intention. Viramsu is aroris of Viharati, third person. It means live, remain, stayed in, and dwelled. So I've taken the liberty to follow Sis Vira's format somewhat and gave a direct translation. This is actually just what I did up there, plucking everything down for you guys to have a look. So it sounds pretty funny when you read it directly is as long as all amongst beings of these of six internal sense-based, the gratification and the gratification danger and the danger escape and the escape from as it truly is not completely known, or is not did not completely know, not as long as all amongst beings together with its gods. Oh, it should be world, with Maras, with Brahmas, with ascetics and Brahmins in the population, with deities and humans, free, detached, release, made without boundary. Here I've added Trona, of course, but this is the bracket that is referencing to the Cambodian and Thai text with mind well. So putting everything into a sentence that makes sense, I wrote it down as long as all monks beings do not completely know as it truly is, these six internal sense space, the gratification as, this is my word, as gratification, the danger as danger, and the escape as the escape from this world. As long as all monks with its gods, Maras, Brahmas, in the population with ascetics and Brahmins, with deities and humans beings, did not dwell freed, detached, released, with mind made without a boundary. So proceeding to the last passage, I have Yatakocha Bhikkhave Satta Imisan Chanam Abhajatikanam Ayatananam Asadancha Asadato Adinavancha Adinavato Nisaranancha Nisaranato Yatabutam Abanasu Namsu Atta Bhikkhave Satta Sadevaka Loka Samaraka Sabramaka Sasamna Brahmaniya Pajaya Sadewa Manusa Sitasa Visanuta Vipamuta Vimaria Dikatena Chitasa Viharantiti Pachama. Here, I've only taken up those words that have been replaced somewhat differently, but majority of the rest of the 30 over words, sorry, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 over words are the same. So again, Yachako, in this case is but when. It's an idiom which means but when, or but because, or but since, but I kind of like but when, you know, when we realize abanamsu, we have a verb, a loris of abhijanati, know fully or by experience is aware. It's now changed to aroris, past tense, is so directly new, understood, experientially realized, completely new. So atta is indeclinable, which means then. Viharanti is third person plural of viharati, which is dwell, live, plural. T is indicative, the end of direct speech, and panchama is the fifth. So this passage now is displayed slightly different because what's here are all what's explained up in the earlier passage. So it's now but when all monks beings of these of six internal sense space, the gratification and the gratification danger and the danger escape and the escape from as it truly is completely new, then all monks beings together with its gods world, with Maras, with Brahmas, with ascetics and Brahmins in the population, with deities and humans, freed, detached, released, unbounded, thrown out of course, with mind dwell, end of direct speech. This is the direct translation. But when it put in a sense that we can understand, then it's but when all monks beings completely new as it truly is, these 6 internal sense-based, the gratification as gratification, the danger as danger, and the escape as the escape from this world, then, O monks, with its gods, Brahmas, Maras, Brahmas, in the population with ascetic and Brahmins, with deities and humans, beings dwelt free, detached, released, with mind made without a boundary. And with this is the end of the Auric speech. Usually we don't need to highlight if it's in a passage, and this is referencing to the 5th. So that's it. I don't know whether, because it's so quiet, I don't know whether
It's okay, we are following. Thanks for your hard work. Do you check the translation or you do it everything by yourself?
I remembered some of these, like gratification is very, this is something I have read before, so
Okay.
I just like, oh gosh, plug it in, but I can't say for sure where the S comes up from, but yeah, slightly it's part of it is what I have read in my suttas previously.
It's okay. But I mean, for this whole Pali passage, do you check the Bhikkhu Bodhi translation? This I want to just find out.
No.
No, okay, good. So you managed to do it all by yourself. It's
But
very amazing.
It's very I really struggle with it. I really did struggle with it. Every time I pick it up, I'll just like, oh, I can't do this. I'll just drop it. But in April, when everyone was like talking about, you got 1 more month, I took every day, open and close until 10 days ago. I had no choice. I had to sit down and grind through it. And I tell you, Sayagi, every day I change something. Every day I read and I change something until finally this morning, I thought, be done with it. I want to look at it. But of course, in the evening, I looked at it and I said, oh my God, I'm so glad I looked at it, because there's some things I didn't looked into or really go and analyze. So,
okay.
Yeah,
I think you managed to get most of the point quite correct, So anyway, everybody who look at this presentation will know that it's not easy to do, right?
No,
right. So like previous translation also from the other student, they know it's a hard work, but you all made lots of effort, really good. Okay. So congratulations to you all. You passed the what? Introduction to Pali already. That's why I give you all certificate, because you all really pass it. Those who be able to do this considered as a senior student now.
No, but
okay.
I took so long to do this. I definitely cannot do this in an exam in any way or form, And
nobody can do it in the exam.
You look at my desk, I've got so many books I referred to. It's like, how? I definitely won't be able to do.
Of course not in the exam. Exam will not give you this kind of structure. Unless it's something that you all learn in the class. I mean, if I'm going to test you, I will test something that you have gone through in the class. We have discussed together. Then it will come out in the exam. I will not simply pick out any sentence from the Tipitaka and then put there. It will be unfair for you all. Something that you have learned, then this is just to test you all, because as I say, you all got 2 months, right? So happy holiday. Okay. Now I want to go through some point here.
Sure. Definitely, I'm very
because
happy.
now today we got more time, so we can go through slowly. Because previously only the 3 students, so we had to be rushed. Okay, now about one thing here. All right, so okay, we look at the Chedam here, all right? CEDAM Chedam, all right? So when you're doing this kind of translation, you must be sure, right? Here you put under the Pali, it can be nominative or accusative,
I know,
right?
I have this habit, No,
actually for all the points that you mentioned down there, it's better you fix it.
Right? I know.
What it is it idam? What it is idam? What do you think? Is it nominative or is it accusative? You should fix to one. You should not say.
I would think it would be nominative, because it's referencing
to asado.
Yeah.
Yes. So you just delete the accusative, right? Because it like this, that means that yours is very general, right? If you put nominative, accusative, it's very general. So like the chakusa, you put dative and genitive. What it is? Is it dative or is it genitive? What do you think?
I put for the I, for, then it would be genitive.
For the I. Why
Mm.
for the I?
Okay. Rightfully, I think
It's not for
of
the
the
I.
I.
I would think it's the of the I, you know, it's the gratification or pleasure of the I. Or you want to put for the I also can, but you have to maybe give me a note why you prefer for the I or of the I, you know.
For the I is dative actually. So genitive is of the I. Gratification for the I.
Of
It's
the
like
I. Okay,
this.
let's say you want to choose of the I, then if you want to do it, then you fix it. Okay. Right.
I will put for
Whatever
the I.
you feel for, then you choose for. If you want to use off, you put off. Okay.
Yeah.
Just fix one. But don't be so general. It's too general already. Okay?
All right. I'm like I'm the sort that can't make decisions very well.
Okay, so you have to make decision, all right? So if you feel that for the I, you mean you take the I as something that can accept the gratification, right? So this means that you take it as a living things, right? Yeah, in a way, I is if it to do is quite active, all right? So now indicative for the I, all right? So I check the Bhikkhu Bodhi translation, he used the word in the I, gratification in the I. He make it more smooth in terms of English.
Yeah, but
Gratification
that's why
in the I.
I'm stuck with following the rules
Yeah.
of Pali.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And also the English. Yeah, sometimes it's not easy. Either you follow the English or follow the Pali. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay, next one, the nivi, what the okay, all the ayom thing, you know. Okay, now this sentence also on the ayom on the top. Yes, sarajayum, right? Ayom. So if you're going to put the sarajayum, you cannot put t here. You cannot put the verbal termination t. Can you highlight for other students to see?
Which one? This one?
Yeah, sarajati. Yeah.
Okay.
Sarajayum.
It's actually, what I meant is it's from the verb
oh, sarajati.
yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay, right. But you still have to analyze the sarajayum for this presentation, right? Okay. So you should put some plus raj plus ayum, all right? Some plus raj plus ya plus ayum. Okay. So for all your these ayum, I noticed a lot of ayum you didn't put properly. Okay. So later you should make this one. All right. Okay. Then another one, jiwaya for the tongue, in the tongue, or how you translate off the tongue or in the tongue? With the tongue.
Yeah, in the tongue.
Okay, yeah, tongue. Okay.
Because you can taste in the tongue.
All right. Okay. So
that's what I thought.
Yeah. No gratification in the tongue. Okay. So if you're using in the tongue, it's up to you. Then also
because it's a feminine.
Yeah.
It allows the locative.
So you see now same problem. You are putting the what?
Yeah.
Instrumental, dative, genitive, locative. Too general here.
Okay.
You choose one. If you want to put locative, you use the locative. Because if your meaning you put in the tongue, then for Pali should be locative, right?
Okay.
Okay. It should be more specific here. Cannot be so general.
Make a stand.
Okay. Yeah, because it's like you are showing us that your mind is not fixed. All right. How about another one? Kayasa. All right. This is another one. Same thing. All right. You are putting it for the body. Oh, okay. So you have to fix dative or genitive. Okay.
Okay.
Then also namanasa. All right. Okay. Yes. Right. Yes.
Okay.
You just fix one. You cannot put off two for the mind. Three things are too general. It's showing that your mind is not fully committed, you know.
It's actually trying to show you. I know that it has many.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So another one about variance reading, the one you say with the what? Pariyaya, pariya. Yeah. Okay. That one you can make a note. All these are we call it variance reading, you know.
Okay.
Just now you say it's somewhat optional, right? It's not optional. We call it variance reading.
Variant. All right. That is
variance reading. Okay.
Okay.
Then another one, nisarana. Nisarana. Okay. Because just now when I saw yours, I quickly make some note there, right? On my computer, yeah. Nisarana. I think on the top, yeah.
Yeah, Nisaranancha.
Okay. Okay, you plus the, okay. Yeah. All right. So it's not plus the, actually, now you put the ni plus sa plus, I think it should not be ni. It should be ni, ni. Prefix should be ni, ni. Right? Prefix should be ni, ni. Yeah, not ni.
Duracell 39, is it this? This is the one.
Ni sarana. No, just now the early one, ni sarana.
This one? Ni sarana.
No, the prefix should be ni sarana. Ni.
Oh.
Not ni. But if you are going to put the reference there, this reference is for what? For the Nisarana or what?
Yeah, I should. Hey, I didn't analyze the word.
You analyze up there, Nisarana. Yeah. The prefix ni, ni. You know?
Oh, not ni. It's
no,
ni.
No, ni, yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
Just now we saw it just now.
Nisarana.
Yeah.
Nisarana. Original one, the first one.
Nisarana. Just now we saw it just now. Yeah.
Nisarana.
Yeah. Okay. So and then you put this. Let me see. Can I write something on your place?
Sure.
I think I cannot write. Yeah. Nisarana actually originally is a ANA. So ANA later changed to AN.A, right?
Okay.
Original is ANA. So later changed to AN.A. Same to lingual N, right? So you cannot show that directly straight away. But it's okay. All these are small minor things. Okay, now we come for the next one is the Abanyanyum. Fully know.
This is something I need to work on.
Okay.
Sorry.
Abanyamsum. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We saw it down there. Yeah. Some more. Yes. Just now already. Up. Some more. Up. Okay. Stop. Oh, down there.
Which one was the word again?
Yeah. Stop. Okay. Here. This one. Abanyamsu. Okay.
This one.
Su. Yeah. You put SIC. Or you put C here.
Naasi.
Su. It should be past tense plural. Sum. Okay.
Okay.
Abinyasu. All right.
Okay. I think I was referring to this.
Yeah, but you should not refer that because you put the Abinyamsu and then you put the C down there. It's actually you are showing. Yeah, I mean you are showing something wrong to the audience, no?
Correct. Okay.
Next one for the what you put like Brahman woman.
Oh yeah, that one.
Why you put Brahman woman?
That stumped me a bit because of the Niya, I guess. The changes to feminine locative being agreement with
actually it's nothing to Brahman woman. It changed to feminine because it linked with the Pajaya. Pajaya
so
is feminine.
I don't have to even bother with explaining this word.
You can explain, but it's nothing to do with Brahman woman. Yeah.
Okay.
Because of Pajaya. Pajaya is feminine. So you can take it because of Pajaya is feminine. Maybe this in a way is also your sentence is modified to this.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So because if you put Brahman woman, then it's confused, no? Because it's talking about Samana and Brahmana. You know who is Brahmana?
Yeah.
Samana aesthetic. Who is Brahmana?
Yes. Yeah, it caught me because although I explain it here, I thought I need to explain it here too, because being now matching with this, I gotta make sense of these particular word.
Okay.
All right.
Samana is ascetic. Brahmana is Brahmin. You know, Brahmin is those holy priests, or those is kind of like high level in the India society.
So I thought maybe they definitely don't have Brahmin women. I mean Brahmin.
Maybe don't have the female side. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Then another one, you here for the Pajaya, which you are putting it as which. Now you put see instrumental dative generative. So which exactly is supposed to be?
Okay.
Yeah.
This one will be in the population, so it's going to be locative.
Wait. Look at translation first. Look at the whole translation. Okay.
The translation that I hear in population.
So you means that now the beings do not know as it is this six sense gratification, danger, escape from the world, which is gods Mara and Brahma. Actually, according to Bhikkhu translation, also from the population. He used the word from. From the population, he translate from this generation.
Okay.
So means beside the world with the Deva, Brahma and Mara and Brahma, also from the generation of the ascetic Brahmin, Deva and human. He used as a ablative here. Yeah. So now you are using it as a locative, right? You're talking about in the population. So if you want to use locative, then you have to justify why you want to use locative. But if you want to follow his translation as ablative from, then you have to justify because you have two way of translation, right? Okay, you have to think about the logic here, right? Now we are talking about they will be escape from, right? Escape from this world, escape from the ascetic and Brahmin. So you have to look at your translation and then you think about that. All right.
Okay.
All right. Look at your translation again. Just on your translation.
Okay, let me highlight this so that I know I need to revise. So this time, right, look at the indirect.
Okay. So yeah, escape from. You see now you put the word escape from the world. Okay, that's when the escape from the world. The world is the ablative, correct? And then you put in the population. Okay, in the population. Now the world, you escape from the world, and then after that you're talking about in the population. Is it logic or not? What do you think?
From this world, as long as all monks with its gods, Maras, Brahmas in the population with ascetic and Brahmins. Well, I when I use in the population, I was referencing to the people in the world with deities and humans.
Okay, so you're talking about the population is linking with the world. All right, are you?
My population is linking to the Brahmins and ascetic in the world. And also this
all right, then if you want to translate in this way, then you have to give us a note, a reference. You have to justify why you translate in this way. So if you want to follow the Bhikkhu Bodhi, he used the word from the population. Pajaya, he used the generation. So later I will send you the I will show to you. Yes. I will share. But now whatever you want to use, if you want to, we call it defense. You want to defend your translation, you have to justify in your own way. Because when you look at the translation, is it logic to you or not? Okay. So I think go for the last sentence because that's the important one. Last sentence. That's a conclusion, right? The last sentence. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now you look at this. All right. Last sentence. Your translation. All right. So by when completely no. Is it past
But when all monks beings completely new as it truly is, these six internal sense based, the gratification as gratification, danger as escape, the escape from this world, then all monks with its gods, Maras, Brahmas, in the population with ascetics and Brahmins with deities and humans, beings dwell free, detached, released with mind made without a boundary.
Okay, now, ask you this question in terms of Dhamma. Gratification, danger, and escape. There are 3 points here. First is gratification, one is danger and escape. So what do you mean? What do you understand by danger? What kind of danger?
The danger of being attached to it, clinging to it, not
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, then you have to write down because people don't know what kind of danger you are telling us, right?
Okay.
And then escape from what?
and the escape from the danger.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good. Okay. Then I think you need to write some further note. Okay. Then I think yeah. Okay. Generally, yours is actually very hardworking. Can see from your job. Okay. So you can later I will send you the Bhikkhu body, but before that you can make some revision based on what I said just now.
Okay.
Now, okay, Brother Kao, do you want to present today?
Yes, Saji.
Okay.
I stop
Okay.
sharing.
So yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
Yes, Saji.
Yes. Yeah, Jenny, you can continue to record. Yes. Yes.
No, I actually wanted to ask a question based on Hui Ling's presentation, because I
Okay.
saw something on this sentence number 7, which yeah.
Hui Ling,
but
can you share again your screen? Yeah.
I think it's sentence number 7.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, not this one. I think it's a bit up or down. I think sorry, scroll down a bit, because I think just now you analyze the Sarah Janti.
Janti. What is Sarah Janti?
You have Sarah Jayam. I think down you have Sarah Janti. I think this one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Is this one? Because this one I saw she put there as optative. There's one which is optative, so that's why I'm a bit confused. So why she put as optative? But
I think
never
that one
mind
is
lah.
Sarah Jayum. Under Sarah Jayum.
No. There's another one, Sarah Janti. There's one Sarah Janti, which I saw she put as optative. So
No, it's a Ayum down there. Ayum. Yeah.
there's one Ayum also, but there's also
Yeah.
another Sarah Janti. But never mind.
Okay, never mind. I think because it's 1 hour already, so we better let Brother Kao to share first. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Brother Kao, you can start now. Okay.
Can I share the? I can't share screen, Saji.
Oh yeah, you can share now. Okay.
I apologize. Mine is very simple one, so especially
People are doing more than 1 month. How long do you spend the effort?
yeah,
How many
actually,
days? Huh? How many days?
many days actually. I got stuck with it
Okay.
I got stuck with it, so
Okay.
it's pretty tough for me actually.
Okay, you can start
Okay,
now.
my one this one actually I break into three parts. One is this is the translation, right? This is the translation, and then after that I'll go into the analysis, grammar analysis, which is this one, the simple, and then the third part is the one I check the this is all from the Golden Dictionary lah. So I use this as my reference for my translation. Okay. All right. Okay. So I start with the first one. So I'll start just with the translation first. Okay. So this one. Okay. Pubewa me bhikkhave samboda anabi sambuddhasa bodhisatta seva sato tada hosi. Okay. The translation will be previously for me. O monks, when this thought was occurred to the bodhisattva of the full awakening and non-full awakening. Okay. Actually, I have the problem with the word sato, because sato sounds like one who is mindful, but when I check the dictionary, but I don't know how it blends, how I can reconcile with all the sentence here. I'm having this one for this, I've been having trouble with this. I don't know how to what's then I look at the dictionary from the Golden Dictionary. So it says that sato is a present participle. When being, when is, or when are. So I use this also it's like in the present participle. So that's why I use the word when here, and was I put in bracket. Okay, and this etada hosi, according to this, is etada hosi is okay, you can have here, right? So it says etang eta and ahosi. So this thought occurred. So I use this translation from the dictionary. Okay, it literally means this was. Okay, back to the normal translation. Okay, so so precisely for me, monks, when this thought occurred to the bodhisattva of the full awakening and non-full awakening. Okay, and you can hear is the whether it's awakening, full awakening or non-full awakening is between the word Sambodha and Anabhisambuddhassa. Okay, with the SSE here, it seems to be give a sense of genitive for me. Okay, genitive for me. We are going to grammar later. I'll do the translation first. Then it says here, ko nu ko chakusa asat do ko ani nawa king nisaranang. So I have this. What is the gratification? Danger. So asado for gratification, danger for adinawa, escape for nisaranang. Okay, and then it follows the words. Or you have sotasa, which means of ear, right? Then ganasa of tongue. So I put in a simple. I combine all of them instead of following the Pali word literally one by one, right? So I just put in the complete one. What is the gratification, danger, the escape of eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind, which is you have the word for so chakusa, satasa, ganasa, jiwhaya, gayasa, manasa. Okay. Then tasa maihang. So among these to me, right? Maihang bikawe eta de hosi. This occurred to me. Then you have yang ko cakung paticca upajati sukang somanasang ayang cakusa asado. So for paticca, I check the dictionary. I select this word dependent on. Okay, so yang is that which, right, dependent on paticca, cakung eye, right, on the eye. Then sukang happiness and somanasang joy upajati arises. So this is the ayang. This is the chakusa, so of the eye, asad gratification. Okay, so chakusa, asado, gratifications of the eye. The next one will be yang cakum, anicang, dukang, viparinama dhammang, yang chakusa adinable. So that which the visions, it can be also the eye, but later I changed my mind, I use the word visions. So the vision is impermanent, anicang, dukang, suffering, viparinama dhammang, changing nature. So this is the danger, adinable of the eye, chakusa. Then the third part here, yo, chakusmi, chanda raga vinayo, chanda raga pahana, idang chakusa nisarana. So you can see here again, so that which the removal is actually vinayo, right? And abandon is pahanang. Abandon what? See, yes, these two words the same, chanda raga. So that is will be the desire and lust. So chakusmi seems is a locative, I put it in the eye. Okay. So idang chakusa nisarana, this is the escape of the eye. Then the rest is Heyala, or this is repetitive lah. So actually repetitive. So basically, if you look at the whole this paragraph of suttas, first you look at the sense, the six internal sense bases, which is the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, and the mind. Okay, and the next thing is you look at the adinama. This asado, adinawa, and the saranang, which is the gratification, danger, and escape. Okay, then after that, individually, let's say for the first for the eye. So what is considered as the gratification, and what is considered as danger, and what is considered as the escape. So it's explained here. Yangko, caku, paticca, upajati, sukang, samanasang. So the happiness and joy arises. Okay, depend on the eye. When happiness and joy arises, this is considered as gratification. But if the eye is impermanent, dukang, or viparinamang, right? If the eye is impermanent, suffering or changing nature, then this is considered the danger of the eye. Then again, the last part is if, let's say, is considered the removal, okay, the removal of the Chandra Raga and the abandonment of the Chandra Raga, then this is considered the escape of the I. This is how I look at the paragraph. Okay. So this in terms of the understanding of the translation. And then the paragraph 2, here this Yavakivancha hang bikave imesang chanang ajatikanang ayatananang evang asadancha asadato adinavancha adinavato nisaranancha nisaranato yata butang na banyasi. So translate as long as I Yavakivancha hang, as long as I, who monks bikave did not realize, or understood, that is for the word na banyasi, understood as it truly is. This is yata butang, the gratification, danger, escape of these 6 internal sense bases. So of these is imesang, chanang, also of 6. Then ajatikanang of internal, ayatananang of sense bases. Okay. So the thing that I need to try to understand is between this one, asadancha, asadato, adinavancha, adinavato, nisaranancha, nisaranato. So from here, if you look at this, I will take this as hold on. A bit far away. So it's one is like from the ability, because you have the word to, right? So one is like the object. So what's it? One is the object. One is the, let's say, asadan is the object. Then asadato from asada. So some sort like, actually, if literally it means the gratification from the gratification. But in English, I think we shouldn't put it that way lah. Okay. If you look at the Pali, asadancha, asadato is the gratification from or out of the gratification. Then the danger out of the danger, and the escape out of the escape, from the escape. Okay. This is but you have to look at the English translation, how to, that's why it's a bit difficult for me to translate it. Okay. Okay, next then. Neva tawahang bikave sadevake loke samarake sapramake sasamana brahmaniya pajaya sadeva manusaya anuttarang samma sambodhi abhisambudhoti pachanyasi. So never, no, okay? Never, no, declare. No, and able tawahang, as long as, as far as I, then pachanyasim. So pachanyasim, no, declare. I declare, okay? I declare. But here you have a never, so means not declare. Okay, so then you have this the open and close quotation here. Anuttarang sama sambodhi abhisambuddho. So that will translate as I was fully awakened in unsurpassed fully awakening. Again, the interesting part is between sama sambodhi and abhisambuddho. So which is for which? So I try to figure out also. Okay, but just give it a try. So I put it as I was fully awakened in unsurpassed full awakening. Okay. Then in the world is loke with God's Mara Brahmas. So with the Sadevake, right? Then the Samarake and Sabramake. Then after this is I put it in one group. Okay. Then the other one you can see here is Sasamana Brahmaniya Pajayas Sadeva Manusaya. So this probably is another group. So that's why I put it in generation with Brahmins and with gods and humans. Okay. This is how I look at it. Okay. Then after that, Yatocha Kwahang Bikave, Imesang Chana Ajatikanang Ayatananang Evang Asadancha Asadato Adinawancha Adinavato Nisaranancha Nisarato Yatabutang Apan. So basically, it's still is quite repetitive here. Only that you have the word yato, which is translated since from the dictionary. Since I abanyasim. So I realized or I understood. Okay. The rest is quite similar to the earlier sentences. Okay, from here. Okay. So I will repeat that. And then atahang, so ata mean then lah. Okay, atahang I, ata I, because sade wakil okay, and this is also same thing. The rest is pacan yasin. So I declare. Okay, you can see here first fully initially he didn't declare, right? Then after that, then only he declared. Okay. So once it's already declared, then it says Nyanancha paname dasanang udapadi. So nyana from nyana, okay, nyana knowledge. Okay, paname to me, then dasanang is the one seeing, okay, udapadi arose. Okay. So knowledge and seeing arose. Then akupa me vimoti. So akupa unshakable, and vimoti is the word liberations for me. Okay, me. Ayamantima jati. So ayang mantima. Ayang and antima. This is the last. Okay, antima. Last birth jati. Then nati dani puna bhavoti. So nati there is no. Okay, there's no. Dani is the word for now. So also idani. Now so puna bhavo. So puna again and bhavo is becoming. So there's no becoming again. Okay. So this is finished as far as just the translation. Then we can go to the analysis. Okay, back on analysis. Okay. Right, in terms of so the first one is the English one, and then the second one is the Pali, and this one is the indirect translations or direct translation. Okay, so like who were previously for me. Okay, so for here, this sentence, okay, is between Samboda. I have to figure out between Samboda and another be Sambodas. So, okay, they are quite showing the same meaning. Okay, one is opposite of the other one. Okay, but then in terms of grammar, this one, since this SSA is definitely genitive, but Samboda, whether it's genitive, I'm not so sure actually. Okay, but because I put it as genitive, because when I do a translation, I put them as same. Okay, like to the Bodhisattva of the full awakening and of non-full awakening. That's why I put the grammar as a genitive, but I'm not so sure because it's supposed to be. I believe this is ablative along it. So this is part that I'm not sure. Okay, and then Bodhisattva saver. So I put this as to the Bodhisattva. So 2 or 4. So it's dative. Okay, able is able. And then this Sato. So this I really can't figure out. But I follow the dictionary like it says it's present participle. So when was. Okay, and this is also for the dictionary. So etada hosi is a verb, right? Etang hosi. Then konoko, this is in the interrogative pronouns, right? So it's actually ko is referred to what is the asado. So asado since it is masculine singular nominative, so I put this ko as also masculine singular nominative. Okay, so asado. So what is the gratification? So this will be the gratification will be the subject. Okay. And this is a genitive or the I. So it is a noun. So same thing, you can see I never ended with O. So it is also in the masculine. Okay. So it's also the subject. And this Kim, it gives you, because Nisaranang is a neuter. So that's why instead of ko, it becomes Kim. Okay. They are all interrogative, but it follows the gender. Okay. So this is a neuter, that's why it becomes Kim. Okay. And then the rest, PL is repetitive. Okay, so down is referred to the internet sense spaces. So you can see here most Chakku will be the masculine, Sota will be the neuter, and the Ghana is the neuter, but Juha is feminine. Okay, is a feminine, but why you use ko, that one I'm not so sure. Okay, feminine. Okay, Juha is of tongue is the feminine. right? Then kaya is the body, so this is a masculine. See, ko again, manasa is in the mano group, right? Mana of the mind, genetic. So it's it's a ko also. The rest is the same, right? Then tassa mahang, okay. For that tassa because of ta, right? The genitive of ta. So they say two for that. Then mahang will be a personal, is a personal pronouns in the person, singular, and nominative. Either it's to me or for me. Okay, so because amongst tadahosi is a verb. Then yang, okay. Okay, yang ko cakung paticha pachati sukang samanasang. So the verbs here you can see here upachati. Okay, so looking at this, so since this word I use dependent on paticha, so it dependent on I. So this cakung, so I place it as an object. Place this as an object. So but the subject will be the one sukang and somanasang. So happiness and joy, this will be the subject. Okay. Okay, now here you can see yang and ayang here. So yang here from the word ya, right? This is a relative pronoun, but ayang is a demonstrative pronoun, meaning this. Okay, meaning this. But ayang is in the comes out because this gratification. So this gratification is masculine. So but actually here should be follow or here should be masculine also lah. It should follow. Okay, it should follow. So typo error here should be masculine. Okay. You can see all the yang here, right? Okay, when it comes to this, this is a bit. I also try to figure out how to translate this because it said yang cakung, anicang tukang viparinama damang. Your yang give a sense of, if it is in nominative, then it should be referred to cakung, which is a nominative gender. Then that's why you can see that the rest comes with the ending of n dot. Okay, anicang dukang viparinamang. So that which I, then you have impermanent suffering, changing nature. So I think this should be the subject will be cakung, but this one anicang dukang viparinama damang, it should be the subject complement. Okay, but I did touch here, but I'm not sure. I believe, I think this should be subject complement. Okay? Then you can say that which I is impermanent suffering. Is suffering is the I is the, or the vision is changing nature. Is of changing nature. Okay. Now this one also not sure. So the rest ayang for demonstrative, for adenovo. So masculine. Yeah. Okay. Then okay. This here because it's yo this relative pronoun, so it should be adjective to yo here. I think. Okay, so they put there as a masculine singular nominative, as this as a subject. And now this Chakos means, so as mean is located. Okay, so I put it in the I. There may be a better word like instead of in the I. I think there could be a better word. Okay. The removal, so Chandaraga is compound removal of desire and lust. Okay, and the Chandaraga Bahanang is abandon of desire and lust. So it's just the Vinayo and the Bahanang. Okay. Okay. Now you can see idang here. Idang here is demonstrated is for neuter. Okay. Ayang for masculine, idang for neuter. Because idang disaranang, this escape. Okay. And okay, the rest. Okay. So this is referred to previous is a repetition. Okay, this is repetition. Yeah, I want repetition. Yeah, and here also because manang is neuter, so that's why you have the yang here. Okay. What else? Manas. Okay. Okay. That's for the paragraph 1. Okay.
What's the root?
It says
As?
this one, PRP, and then you have this one also.
Oh, yeah. Then it's okay. As plus tak. Yeah. As plus tak. Yeah. Then the root is as. As plus the tak becomes satak. It's also
Irregular.
possible. It can be possible. Yeah. Okay. So
Seems like
later
irregular.
later when I find the answer, I'll tell you. Because last time I remember I did read about this. So by many years, I quite forget about this. All right. Okay. What's the next question? Yes.
So I think.
Okay,
let me
now
see
you
anything else.
put the what sa, dewa ke, lo ke, right? So all these are okay. Now you put the word with the gods and Brahmas. The English translation is correct, with the gods and Brahma. But the Pali you cannot say is instrumental, you know, because lo ke, you highlight the word lo ke, sa Brahma ke, sa Brahma ke, sa Brahma ke.
Loke, I put as
Yeah.
locative. Only the
Yes.
Pajaya and Loke as locative. The rest is instrumental.
You cannot be instrumental. Sa Brahma ke with the K, we got K as an instrumental, right? Instrumental should be ena or
This one
na.
I was wondering the K,
Mm.
but I look at the word sa. This why I took sa
Saha,
as an
saha is a
instrumental.
saha.
So
No, this is a compound
yeah,
word. It's not the normal instrumental. It's saha already. It's a saha. So it's actually a combined with others. So it shouldn't be instrument. It should be follow it locative also. Because you see all the K, right?
is it?
Sa Brahma K, Lo
Yeah,
K.
so I know the K.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah,
I
yes.
thought K is accusative, you know.
No. It's not aggressive.
Plural.
Yeah. It should be follow the
Accusative.
locate. Yeah, you show people the locate. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So,
You got the Sa Brahma K, locate, Sa Brahma K, Sa
yeah,
Brahma
that's why I
K.
put
All
all
the K should be
instrumental.
same. Yeah, it should be same because all this sa is linking with the world. The world with. So the sa is translated as the with, you know. Sa Brahmaka. So with sa is already with. That I think
With
everything
Brahma,
should be, yeah. So it should be locative here. Yeah. Then it
so,
makes sense.
I mean, all this with the ended with E is should be locative.
Yeah. Right. It should be
Is
locative
it?
here. Yeah.
Instead of instrumental, all should be locative.
We got instrumental with the K, KE or E instrumental. Don't have instrumental like this. You know? You
Okay.
check again.
Because
Yeah, you check
initially I
again.
thought
Yeah.
they were K is the accusative plural. Then sa will be the instrumental. That's why I put the instrumental. So it's not
Okay.
like
Then what is
locative.
the K here? Have you find out what is this K?
Anything to do with Ika or not?
Eka. Eka is one, right?
Ika. The what?
Yeah.
Tadita derivative suffix Ika. Dewa K will be Deva.
With the A1. You check the Duracell book again. Sometimes they have extra information over this. Okay. So Sabramaka. Brahmaka is an adjective here, combined with the sa. Alright.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a Pali dictionary. Yeah.
I-
So it's adjective. When it's adjective, that means that it
I
should
think-
modify to the locative. Adjective it should modify to the word. The word is a noun here. So all these are take part as an adjective, right?
Oh.
So if it take as an adjective,
okay.
then it should follow the case ending of the locate.
Yeah,
Right.
the dictionary say with Mara, like let's say Samara is with Mara, but it say it's an adjective.
Yeah, it's an
The dictionary
adjective,
say
right?
yes.
Yes. Then it should follow
So the
the.
K is okay lah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
What is
Same with
for
the
K?
Sabramana, Niya, Prajaya. So it's an adjective modified to the Prajaya. That's correct, right? Yeah, now you put the Sabramana. It's besides it's a noun, it's also take part as an adjective. The one sa
Adjective,
Sabana, Sabramana, Brahmaniya. Right? So adjective.
Yeah, okay. So all
Yeah,
is
yeah.
locative lah then because because it's an adjective. The dictionary say it's adjective. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The sa is translated with. All right, but it's not instrumental. Yeah, okay. So
okay.
I think you need to read more
okay.
English book to find what is a subject complement. So to learn this
Yeah.
Pali, you also need to read some English book, right? What is adjective? What is adverb? What is subject complement? Or just now you have asking about another one, subject complement. Yeah, Or the last one, the Vimutti. Last one, the
that
Vimutti.
one,
Yeah. Last one. Yeah.
That one,
The Vimutti.
I don't know whether it's this one, okay, like let's say for example, this one, Mano, right? Anicho,
Yes.
then to go with Parinanamo,
Yeah,
they
subject
ended with the
complement.
same ending. So
Yes.
is it the
It's a
Anicho,
subject
Duko, and
complement.
with Parinamo
Yes.
is the subject complement lah. Okay.
Complement. So
Alright,
it's the
okay,
mind.
okay.
The mind is impermanent. The mind is suffering. The mind is subject to change
The
or
mind.
changing nature. Yeah. It's COM. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Right. Then you show me the last sentence, the final last sentence. There's
Okay,
something
thanks.
here.
Yeah.
No, final last sentence. Last
The
one.
Nati Tani Bhavati.
Yeah.
Is
Right.
it the
Yes.
Nati?
Yeah. The last one. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
This one.
Akupa me Vimutti. Now tell me what is subject? What is the complement here?
Oh. I believe if you say unshakable and liberation should be the subject lah. Unshakable will be the complement.
Yeah, right. So the liberation is unshakable for me, or my liberation is unshakable.
It's unshakable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you translated shakable and you translate as and liberation, right? You check your translation.
I put you as a subject. I thought unshakable is one part of it, and then the liberation is another part of it. So my understanding is there.
But we know already what is
matters,
Vimutti, because you
So
already
this
talking about the escape, all these are Vimutti. Then because of the escape, then you talk about Vimutti, and then there's a liberation. And what kind of liberation? Explained as unshakable, right? So you have to read again to find the flow idea, because when Buddha give Dhamma talk, the flow idea is very clear, Okay.
I see. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, from this
Yeah,
kind of exercise, you all learn a lot, especially you did your own homework without checking the Bhikkhu body translation. Okay, so this is another way of learning.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks for trying hard, all of you, the student here. Okay, so you can stop sharing. Okay, I think today is already a long day, so we will continue. Brother Ong, hopefully he's ready by next week. Okay. All right. So thanks for joining in. This is a warm-up exercise. Even though warm-up exercise is tough for those senior students here, but I gave them already 2 months for them to warm up. In case they forget the Pali, this I gave them. It's quite tough, but I think you all learn lots of Dhamma here. Okay. Okay. So maybe yeah. You cannot run around, You have to sit down and try every day one sentence. But actually a lot is repetition, right? A lot of repetition.
Yes.
But if you check yours, it's only maybe about 4 lines. Then the rest are all this Chakku. Oh, just now you translated Chakku as vision, right? It's not vision. Chakku is the eye, because here you're talking about the 6 body, the 6 sense bases, So Chakku you just maintain as the translation as the eye. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Because I remember in the Dhamma Cakkappavattana Sutta, you have Cakkum Udapadi. So you have the Cakkum and the Udapadi.
That one, the Chakku is talking about the not the physical eye, but it's talking about the mind see the Nibbana. So that's why you translate as vision, but it's not the normal eye. But in this case, it's talking about the people when they see something in the eye, gratification in the eye, it's really the physical eye. So the idea is different here. Okay.
Which means the Cakkum as Ayatana, right? Part of Ayatana, but in the Dhamma Cakkap, that one Cakkum is not referred to the Ayatana.
No, it's not the physical eye.
Is that so?
Yeah, it's not the physical eye. Chakku take the part like seeing, the sight, or like they translate the vision, Because the people, the one that attain the Nibbana is not the physical eye. The one that see the truth is not the physical eye. It's just that the wisdom or the mind. Okay. All right. Okay. So all right. So we finish here. So may we share our good merits in learning the Pali, where we share with all beings and all departed ones, whoever need the merits. All right. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. So you all have a good holiday. Okay.
Thank you very much, Sayaji.
Thank you, Sayaji.